Good afternoon. The topic we are going to present is: should rich country have a moral obligation to help? I will now say the one is a favor. The argument one is the rich country have a moral responsibility to assist poor national because global inequality is largely a result of historical exploitation and economical system created by the wealthy national tenants. The real example is the United Kingdom and France benefit full center from colonialism with straight resources from Africa and Asia. Today, these regions still face the consequences of that exploitation: poverty, underdevelopment, and deep dependence. The statistic, according to the World Bank 2024, the rich 10% of country control more than the 75% for global will, and with the poor 40% share less than 5%. The United National Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) emphasize that development national must take the lead in improving financial aid and technology assistance to achieve. The argument two is the healthy poor country benefits everyone by promoting global stability, reducing migration risk, and preventing conflicts. Supporting development abroad is an investment in world peace. Real example is after World War II, the Marshall Plan helped rebuilding Europe through US financial aid. The assistance not only reduced poverty but also strengthened democracy and economical growth, benefits both sides. And the statistic, the OECD reported in 2023 that every one spent an international and generate a estimate for in global economic returns through trade and innovation. The International Monetary Fund (IMF) and World Economic Forum have repeatedly stated that reducing global inequality is key to sustainable economic growth and avoiding geopolitical tensions.
Thanks to the person who spoke. Now we're going to defend our position against this issue. We believe that rich countries shouldn't have the moral obligation, and here's our first argument. A is foster corruption and independence. To begin with, giving money directly to governments, especially corrupt ones, makes leaders less accountable to their people because they don't need to collect taxes. This creates dependence and allows political elites to avoid the tough economic changes needed for true and long-term development. In these ways, it stops the country from learning how to stand on its own feet. For example, we can see the crutch effect in many independent nations. Years of foreign funding have let the political system continue to be broken and corrupt. This constant aid acts like a crutch, a walking aid, which is local leaders for making hard and necessary changes. Consequently, this prevents real and lasting development, and can actually lead to a deeper economic crisis later on. Furthermore, the data shows that stealing money is a bigger problem than just a lack of fund or aid. Illegal money leaving poor countries is 10 times more than all the foreign aid they get. Therefore, the issue isn't a lack of funds, it's a fundamental problem of corruption and bad governance. And finally, we refer to the authority of William Easterly, a former World Bank economist, in his famous book, The Wise Foreign. He says that foreign aid fails because it uses the model of planners who force solutions from the top without having to answer the poor citizens. He argues that the best way to help is to remove the barriers that stop poor people from joining the global market and trading freely. Thanks.